y'all, Shelley here with another tip for hospice nurses. So I've received some questions about treatment for terminal agitation. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that today. And I'm talking about the agitation that can occur right at the end of life, in the last days or week of life. So the first thing we want to do is try to create the calm, familiar environment. So familiar is even more important than what we consider calm. You want it to be as close to what that patient is comfortable with as you can possibly get it. Second thing we want to do is make sure that we're not doing something that's causing the agitation. So are they having a paradoxical drug reaction? If you're giving Ativan and they become more agitated, so you give more Ativan, they get more agitated, they could be having a paradoxical reaction. Sometimes just switching to a different benzo is all you have to do and they don't have that reaction and it works fine. Also, some nebs can cause agitation, some of the medications that we put in the respiratory treatments. So if you notice that they get more agitated after a treatment, talk to the doctor, switch to a medication that is less prone to causing agitation. And then thirdly, and probably the number one cause of terminal agitation, in my opinion, is suctioning terminal secretions. Suctioning almost always causes the person to become agitated. So stop the suctioning, treat the terminal secretions with the medications and positioning, educate the family that suctioning is not the best option, and see if that helps. If none of these things work and you still need medication, the two that I find to be the best are the ABH gel, that's the Ativan Benadryl Haldol gel that you apply on the arm. Remember, with this, it usually is not effective until your second application. And if that's not a good option or doesn't work for the patient, then I like to try Valium suppositories. I have never found the 5 milligram to be effective. It's always taken 10 milligrams. So if you do start with the 5 milligram and it doesn't work before you give up, try the 10 milligram. A lot of times with the Valium suppositories, it only takes 1 or 2 and that stops and kind of breaks that cycle of agitation and then they're okay after that. So I hope this tip was helpful. If you have any tips for hospice nurses that would be helpful, please let me know. I'd love to share them here. And remember, together we can change our world.